Please welcome ECC Executive Board Member Greg Blankenship.
For the past 35 years, the ECC Achievement Award has been honoring those who exhibit the most outstanding aspects of a true industrial leader. Past recipients vary from industrial executives to doctoral level engineers. All of them were bold risk takers, true visionaries, led with integrity, and have a lasting impact on our industry. This year's ECC Achievement Award goes to Manuel Huco. Manuel is a graduate of Georgia Tech in mechanical engineering and participated in the Army ROTC program. He has over 40 years of project management and operations experience in the oil and gas, petrochemical, and specialty chemicals industries. Most recently, he served as Senior Vice President of Energy and Chemicals Americas at Jacobs. His career includes leadership roles with other industry-leading companies, Bechtel, Fluor, and Browellson Engineers and Construction. Manuel has also been a consistent and dedicated contributor to the mission of ECC. He served on the ECC board and was the board chair in 2014. He continues to serve on the ECC Past Chairs Council and consults in our industry. We have a short video from a few of Manuel's peers and leaders he has mentored.
I can't think of anyone more deserving to be recognized for the ECC Achievement Award than Manuel.
I'm very pleased to be here today to celebrate Manuel Junco's ECC Award.
Manuel has had a distinguished 40-year career in capital projects. Put another way, Manuel is one of our industry's Hall of Famers.
I've known Manuel for over 20 years now, and in all that time, I don't think I have ever heard anyone say anything negative about him.
Manuel's commitment was very evident to me early on. His commitment to excellence and very creative problem solving.
He was always challenging the team to think differently and improve what we were doing and how we were doing it.
And engaging with owners, contractors, and suppliers to look at how we can make our projects safer, more cost-effective, and deliver better quality products as a result.
A true belief in a safety culture and that all accidents are preventable.
His greatest attribute or contribution to the industry was his willingness to invest in people, their careers, and the relationship he had with them.
And Manuel has taken a very intentional approach to mentorship.
So when I joined the industry, there were so many people that would stop me and say, Junco, any relation to Manuel? When I would tell them that he was my father, their eyes would light up as they would proceed to tell me some story about how he mentored them, supported them, or took a chance on them for a role that changed their career.
There are probably thousands of people in this industry that Manuel has impacted their careers directly or indirectly in a positive manner.
Manuel was always willing to answer the phone when I called about a new opportunity or role that I needed coaching on, was willing to mentor me and continue to support my professional development, whether I worked for him or not.
So in a very personal way, Manuel has contributed to my success.
And prove that nice guys can finish first.
Your contributions to this industry go beyond just the work you do for individuals or companies. They bolster the industry across the board, and we're all better for it.
Thank you so much, Manuel, for being such an incredible boss, coach, and exemplary leader. I can't think of anyone more deserving this prestigious award, and all I can say is well earned. Congratulations.
Congratulations on being awarded the ECC Achievement Award. I can't think of a better person that we could award this to. And thank you for all your support through the years.
Manuel, congratulations on this award. I can't think of anyone more deserving than you.
Congratulations, Pops. I'm so happy for you. This is a tremendous achievement, and I love you so much.
Please join me in congratulating Manuel.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the ones that participated in the video and all the nice compliments. What I want to do is share a little bit. Mainly I want to hopefully ignite, since that's our theme, some interest with the future leaders and give them some perspectives on what I think worked for me and made my career fun. And I'm still having fun even though I'm retired. And I want to at least share some of that with all of you. But my perspective has always been be passionate. Don't just look at your job as a job. Be passionate about it. Be passionate about your work, your team, your customer, and the industry that you work in. We're in a fantastic industry. What we do if you look at the project execution industry and everything that goes with it, it probably represents about 13% of the world GDP, which is in the trillions of dollars. And that to me is fantastic. It's something that very few industries can claim. The other thing is what we do around energy and infrastructure is what brings people out of poverty and elevates their standard of living. And I would say during my career, I tried to look at the numbers. I didn't have Alexa to ask the question, but I tried to look at the numbers that during my career, there are probably 2 billion people that have come out of abject poverty into a better standard of living, and a lot of it is related to what we do. So be passionate and proud of the industry that we're in. The other advice I would give the future leaders is don't allow your title, your status, or work to define your identity. There are a lot greater things in life that define who you are and what we do as a human being. And then focus on the success of your company, customers, and your teams, and then trust God for your own success. And you will be amazed at what happens. And very pleased to. So the other thing is about having fun. I believe this is why we work. If we work to just get a paycheck or make somebody happy, that's not going to really fulfill your career, at least, especially if you have a long one like mine. So, but when you do these things that I just mentioned, you will have double joy, not just because of your own success, because you will help other people along the way to succeed. And that, to me, is what brought a lot of joy and a lot of satisfaction, just seeing people that in some cases were written off by other parts of the organization. And I brought them into my organization and they became very, very successful. Look at your career as your mission field and dedicate yourself to serve others above self. And then realize that the greatest joy, at least for me personally, has been I never stopped learning. Even after I retired, when you think you know everything, I started doing consulting and I started working with some brilliant, amazing people, and I never stopped learning. And to me, that brings a tremendous amount of satisfaction. The other thing that I want to mention is trust your team and yourself, and also be willing to allow your team to understand who you are, your strengths and weaknesses. One of the things that I did whenever I had a new team or a new assignment, I brought in an individual that would help us all get alignment, but also I would learn a lot about my team and they would learn a lot about me, my strengths, my weaknesses, and my character, personality, and I put everything in front of them. And so they knew exactly what they were getting into. Be willing to do things that are destined to fail unless a higher power intervenes. When I took an assignment, and I won't go into great detail, but I took an assignment in Europe to build a facility that was much bigger than I had ever done a project. I was a project manager. It was much bigger than anything I had ever done before. Not only I had to do that, I had to set up an engineering office and train 300 engineers to execute this project. And the head of the company that managed Europe came to have a meeting with me and told me, this is the craziest thing in the world. This is going to fail miserably. You might as well jump off the roof of the building or something like that. It was not very encouraging guy. And then the owner, the client, the head of their capital projects called me and he said, I want to have a meeting with you, a lunch with you in Madrid. And he proceeded to tell me that his management, the CEO, had made him do this. He thought it was a complete failure. It was going to be the biggest disaster in the history of their company. And I shared with him, I made a comment because it kind of bothered me a lot. And I said, have you ever heard of Hernan Cortez? And he said, no, I don't have any idea. He thought it was some musician or something, but he's the guy that conquered Mexico. And I said, when Hernan Cortez landed in Mexico, he burned the ships. And he told his men, we're either going to conquer or die. And I said, I have burned my ships. And we're going to either do this project successfully or we're going to die somewhere. And it was the greatest success, and it really propelled my career to places that I never thought I could go. So be willing to take chances. I don't do silly things, but take chances. Help others along the way, and do not expect anything in return. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about everybody who's worked with me knows that if you run your career and not surprising yourself or your clients or your manager, you will have a great, successful career. So if my comment always was, if you have a problem, bring it to me. Do not hide it. Do not think it's going to get better. And you're not going to be punished at all. So with that, you can go ahead and take it off. I want to thank the ECC board for this award. It's unexpected and a wonderful honor. I want to thank my family. Actually, one of my sons came all the way from Asia to be here today, so thank you for that. And have a wonderful day, and God bless you.
Let's go to the middle.
Yeah.